I never let you down, I'ma shine on sight. Keep your mind on your grind and off of mine's alright, right? Hard, I'ma ball on those squares. I float in $250,000 cars everywhere I go. I know, in the lead it may seem me might be, but no matter what they doing, they don't do it like me.
You're listening to the Urban Sports Scene.
Welcome to the Urban Sports Scene. We're back. I'm joined today with my usual cohorts, Will T, Wally A, Ray Rogers, and I'm Fish Walters. We're going to jump into that local sports for the day, Redskin training camp. Big Albert was running laps in the parking lot earlier trying to get in shape a little bit. He's failing his conditioning test. What's up with Big Albert, y'all? What's going on?
It's basically just Shanahan punishing him from just skipping camp. That's about it. To me, I think it's a waste of time. I really do. He's going to start anyway, so it's just a waste of time.
I think it's the same old Redskins, different regime, if you ask me. It's people are talking about them in the media and making fun of what they're doing and not paying as much attention to them, what they do, put up their product on the field.
I don't think it's the same. It's the different regime. I mean, finally we're having a coach that's punishing.
You finally got some discipline out there.
You have discipline, yeah, I give you that, but some of the way they're going about conducting business, to me, it just reminiscent of the old regime. You think about it. Trading draft picks, which is the foundation of any team for veteran players. You're still doing that.
How's that deal with this situation? What's going on right now?
Let me explain my case. Then you also have people. Last year, people were more concerned about Jim Zorn. When was he going to get fired? More of the off the field stuff than more than what's important, which is on the field. I think you're punishing the whole team by holding them out of practice. Me personally.
I mean, I agree with you to a certain extent. But I don't think I just think it's a different regime. It's this coach is finally putting the onus on players. But anyway, to get to that, we had a Tony Snow on Facebook. He said he made a little joke. He said basically pitchforks are ready. We having Porky Pig making a comment on Albert Haynesworth about his laziness and whatnot. But I don't think I'm gonna go back to it though. I don't think this regime is different. It's totally different. A holdout is finally getting punished. Or a player who's starting something is getting punished. Clint Portis did this before, and he didn't get reprimanded for it or whatever for isolating himself from the team. We have Albert Haynesworth here, who's isolated from his team by not coming to camp, from mini camp or whatnot, and finally getting punished for it.
First of all, like I said previously, it's voluntary. It was voluntary workout. So if he decides to stay away,
getting punished
so
by
if he
Mike
decides to stay
Albert
away,
big ass wish he'd have voluntarily drove up there and would have been in shape. Now you look at him.
if he decided to stay away, he has the right to decide to stay away because it's voluntary
workouts.
workouts.
He's getting the right to run these conditioning drills, and it's on him. He had the right to do it. Now he has the right to run conditioning drills.
Fair, that's fair.
Man, let's hop on because I'm tired of talking about Albert. He ain't never gonna finish a lap anyway. I think I ran more hundreds than he did. But Trent Williams, you got him in camp, kind of on time, a couple days late. How's his impact gonna be for camp?
It's always good to have everybody in camp, especially a rookie. And especially at the O-line, so where you need to have that cohesiveness. So it's for Donovan McNabb, it's the best thing for him to have a line that has the potential to protect them. You can't beat that.
Yeah, for a rookie left tackle to get into camp, I mean, he's need to learn everything he possibly can right now, and also, to get in that cohesiveness with his left guard, Derek Dockery, so they can get in sync. So right now, him being in camp on time is going to be big for him, especially with the upcoming season and the pass rush that he's going to face in the NFC East. What about the Redskins' importance of the camp so far for the Redskins? I mean, how's everybody think everyone's been doing in camp?
Devin Thomas has been good. He's looked all right. He's caught a couple of passes. Don McNabb hasn't looked the best. They said Rex Grossman looked decent. I think we all know Cole Brennan got cut. He wasn't looking good anyway. So
That's devastating.
Yeah, well, devastating to certain Redskin fans. But yeah, so I mean, it's been lukewarm. The offense has looked decent. They've incorporated a lot of stuff in terms of the offense out here. I heard a lot of plays have been run. Period. So, I mean, they're doing all right.
Well, the one thing that I have noticed in the training camp so far is that a lot of the guys that they were hoping to really step up this year haven't really. Your boy Malcolm Kelly.
Boy, he's out.
He hasn't really, as usual.
He hasn't played.
His injury bug is, he's on that injury bug thing as usual. And Joey Galloway, who's like, isn't he like 40? I mean,
He's
pretty
starting right
much
now.
the number 2 wide receiver now. And Rodell Williams, I don't know where he been at for the last 3 years in the NFL. But
Man,
he's
like I
the
said,
number
it's
3 guy.
easy. It's easy to clown the Redskins since we're based here. But I bet you in Dallas, I bet you a lot of people being hyped the same way.
Rodell Williams, are you serious? Is he even on Madden?
Rodell
What's his
Williams.
rate? What you think his rating is on Madden?
61 probably.
61. I bet you it's like 47 or
After
something.
I'm done with them hyping them ratings up.
Y'all totally forgetting about Clinton Portis. Everybody talking about the shape he's in. He's looking real skinny. He's got a lot to prove. But I'm tired of talking about the Redskins. I turned on different radio stations today, ESPN Radio Atlanta, Dallas. In Atlanta, they were talking about Hainsworth, so I turned them off. I turned on Dallas. I heard Nate Newton. He sounded high when he was talking about sports today. But he was explaining who was shining in Cowboys training camp. And they hyping some dude, a running back from Arizona, or a fullback at that. Fish, you should know who that is.
Gronkowski.
Chris Gronkowski.
Well, he
You
was
know.
good at Arizona. He was like one of the top
Of
fullbacks.
course.
I'm just saying that because you're a fullback, right?
I'm a fullback. Ray, you a kicker. So what's the difference? Matter of fact, you ain't even a kicker. You cut the grass. So what's the
Dang,
difference?
tough.
So I mean,
You a concession man, then.
it don't matter.
Here,
Have you
man.
heard about the concession stuff at different stadiums
Nah.
with the food? That's important. We watch the Food Network, so but we can talk about that later though. But let's stick with the Redskins right now in their training camp. They just traded for John Beck. I don't know why. I mean, what y'all
Who?
gave up?
Glenn Beck, Fox News.
They traded for his son John Beck. I think he went to BYU. So
Jeff
but
Rutledge Jr.
Steve Young loves John Beck.
Steve Young went to
Young's-
BYU.
I know.
Isn't,
Exactly.
course.
isn't he a Mormon?
I don't
went on
know.
his-
Now he's probably like Jim McMahon.
Wait till let me get to Adams Morgan.
Why can't we do an overall training camp report from around the league? Why we just got to talk about the Redskins? I'm sick of the
Because the
Redskins.
Redskins are like that. They're the team to talk about.
No, we hear about them all day.
But they're
Here.
the team to talk about. They're that team
Why?
in the NFL in the training that
Like Will T
demands
said, the clown,
attention
right?
and-
The clown. They easy to clown.
Pretty
That's what
much.
it is.
I mean,
Your
easy.
Eagles
It's
are
easy.
clowns. Your Eagles are clowns.
No, how?
Sounds like
Clowns.
a bitter
How?
Redskin fan right
Exactly.
Everybody on the Eagles are dropping like flies recently. Macklin, Jackson, who else?
Jackson's okay.
he's-
Jackson faked the injury because he's concerned about his
Oh,
contract.
that just sucks. No classless, just like Philadelphia.
You gotta do
Next.
what you gotta do to get your money.
The fans might be classes.
now. My bad, Kevin Sheehan Jr. I mean, that's okay, but
I don't know what that is.
Let's hop on some baseball news though. The Nationals shut down Strasburg pretty much for the season. I mean, that's what I'm hearing. I mean, is he gonna pitch again?
No, he's gonna pitch. He's gonna pitch next week. I hear.
We will see, because last I heard they was taking the keys away. But what you think about that though? If they do shut him down, or if they do, should they let him keep pitching?
Last I heard, I think he's on a inning count 160 maximum. That's between the major and minor leagues, and he's at 109 now, I believe. So, him missing this start, I think it only prolongs the season until further towards the end of the season, and fans will come out and want to see him. It only builds anticipation.
I mean, I hear he's gonna continue pitching. I think that they shouldn't let him pitch because they have nothing to gain by him pitching. They're
Well,
not.
I mean,
they're
you
not
want to give him
fighting.
as much experience
Well,
as
no, I
you
mean,
can.
you can already tell that he's the real deal. I mean, there's no need to even extend his pitch. If he's hurt and he's a power pitcher and since he's a power pitcher, he's going to have a lot of torque on his arm. He might as well just sit it out.
Torque.
Torque, whatever you want to call it. He might as well sit it out.
You got to say it right, because it's different stuff out there. Stuff like torque. Which one you
Torque.
want?
Sorry, torque. I apologize. Torque. He'll take a lot of torque on his arm. And I said it that way. I said the way I wanted it to anyway.
Dog, without Strasburg, the Nationals are irrelevant. But, I mean, I did like the walk-off home run. Ryan Zimmerman over the weekend beating the Phillies. I hate Philly in all sports, for real. But anyway, the only highlight that came out of that game was his replacement said the fans wanted Miss USA, but they got Miss Iowa. I thought that was hilarious. And then Miss Iowa ended up coming up here.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Now he gonna be judging the Miss Iowa pageant. Like, they took it too serious. He should have said Miss Maryland or something just to I guess diffuse that whole thing. But anyway,
Why you got to be Miss Maryland, though? I mean, you couldn't be like
yeah.
Miss Idaho.
Oh, that's what he said. Idaho. I think I said Iowa. Well, I don't know. One of them Iowa
It's
states.
one of those
Yeah.
Iowa states where the
It
women
don't
don't
matter.
have all their teeth.
And where no black people live at, so it really doesn't matter.
Hey. It's
The
coming
minority
from,
level in Idaho is like, I don't know.
The potatoes are bomb. When you go on Five Guys and they like, we got fresh Idaho potatoes, you be like, yeah.
From some weird little town.
They got Boise State, the blue turf. You crazy?
But on other Nats news, they
Idaho.
traded Caps